So without further hairdo, please welcome our next angel, Mrs. Johnson, who later became famous as the Texas cheerleader murdering mom.
Shades all pulled completely down. Well, 'cause he had to leave Kelly's bar again. Oh. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll see she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me that you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this This is my last cigarette. Come on. Beautiful. Whew. Well, what you may not know is that daughter of mine, she became the captain of the cheerleading squad. Oh, and now she works full-time at our local Hooters. Oh, I am so proud of her. Well, the Honky Tonk Hall of Fame would not be complete without this next Honky Tonk angel, who from the beginning was destined for greatness. She's not there. Our Honky Tonk Hall of Fame would not be complete without our next Honky Tonk angel, who from the beginning was destined for greatness. Oh, we're crying in a bucket.
I'm not going out there.
Oh, I think you are.
I look stupid.
I'm older than you. You get out there right now. Go.
I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. We lived in a one-room run-down shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. Then Mama spent every last penny she had to buy me a dancing dress. Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, then she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress and a silk on the side clean my lips. It was red velvet trim and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass, there stood a woman more a half-grown kid had stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, baby, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, baby, don't let me down." Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack, then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your pa's runned off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "Thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else that was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, Fancy, and they'll be nice to you. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, Fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want apple, it's up to you, so don't let me down. Your mama's gonna help you move it uptown." That was the last time I saw my mama, now I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby. Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn, and for me there was no way out. And it wasn't long after till I knew exactly what my mama been talking about. I did what I had to do, but I made myself this solemn vow that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but Fancy was a